Hello everyone, welcome to Plabita's tutorials. Friends, in this video I am going to discuss with you a new topic, that is Subject Verb Agreement. So let's start the video. Friends, since the topic is Subject Verb Agreement, so we must be clear with the basic ideas at first. That is, what is a subject, what is a verb, and what is agreement. Right? I have given the links in the description box from where you can learn what is a subject and what is a verb. Clear? But here I will discuss in short. Subject is that part of a sentence about whom or what we are speaking. Okay? I repeat, subject is that part of a sentence about whom or what we are speaking. That is known as subject. Clear? The action which is performed by the subject indicates the verb. For example, I play cricket. Here, play is the verb. That means it is the action which is performed by the subject I. Clear? He writes well. So, write is the verb. So, this is an action which is performed by the subject which is known as verb. So, in brief, are you clear about the concept of verb? So we have got the idea of what is a verb. Then again we have to know two important things about verb. That is, verb is divided into two most important parts, that is helping verb and principal or main verb. Helping verb is also known as auxiliary verb, whereas principal verb is also known as main verb. So we should have a slight idea of these two concepts so that it will help us in understanding the main topic, that is subject and verb agreement, properly. Auxiliary or helping verb is one which helps the principal verb to complete a sentence. Clear? And the verb which work independently without any helping verb is known as a main verb or a principal verb. Clear? And the auxiliary verb, it has two types, that is the primary auxiliaries and the modal auxiliaries. And these things why I am discussing, because it will be necessary in discussing the subject verb agreement. Okay, so you will be in confusion about what are these things. So before discussing the topic of subject verb agreement, I want to make it clear about all these things. So for that I am discussing all these topics with you. So here are the primary auxiliaries, that is the be verb, have verb and do verb. The forms of be verb all of us know. Still I want to tell you that there is be, is, am, are, was, were, been, being. And again have, has, had, having, do, does, did. These are the parts of auxiliaries, that is the primary auxiliaries. And the modal auxiliaries are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, etc. Okay, so you can also note it down in your copies because it might help you in future also. Part by part, I have discussed certain topics which will help you in understanding subject-verb agreement properly. Now, let us see these examples. I eat rice. He eats rice. He and I eat rice. So these are three examples where we have subject and verb. Clear? And these sentences are formed with an agreement between a verb and a subject. Friends, a subject includes first person singular number and plural number. It may be second person singular number and plural number. It may also be third person singular and plural number. If we use the verb eat and apply in all the three forms of first person, second person and third person, then see how will it be applicable. I eat in the first person singular number, first person plural number will be we eat. Clear? That is, I is the subject, it is the verb. Clear? Then in the second person singular number, that is you, if we use the verb eat, then it will be you eat. That is, you is the subject and eat is the verb. In the second person plural number also it will be you eat. In a third person singular number, if we apply the verb eat, then let us see how it will be used. He eats, she eats, and it eats. But in the third person plural number, it will be they eat. Clear? Or instead of he, she, it, we can also use any kind of singular noun like Ram eats, Sita eats, Hari eats. Clear? So here the verb is used in the third person singular number in a different way. But in all the other forms of verbs, that is in the first person, second person, and third person plural number, there are no changes. Change is only seen in the third person singular number, that is s is added to the verb eat. Clear? So this is the agreement which is seen in a sentence where a verb agrees with the subject in a different manner. Okay? So most probably agreement always occurs in the third person singular number. Clear? There is a general thought that if we add s to a verb, then it becomes plural, right? But in subject verb agreement, the case is different. Here, if s is added to a subject, then the verb that agrees with it becomes singular, although s is added to it. Clear? I repeat that if we add s to a verb, then it doesn't always becomes plural, although s is added. Sometimes it has to agree with the subject and it has to become singular. This is a subject verb agreement in English grammar. Okay? For example, he plays guitar. Here he is the subject and it is singular. Then plays is the verb, and you may think that it is a plural verb, but no, it is a singular verb because this verb has to agree with the subject he, which is a singular verb. So the verb that is agreeing with this subject he is plays, and plays is a singular verb, and this is what is known as subject verb agreement. Clear? From the discussion we have found that change occurs only in the third person singular number in the present tense. Clear? And this is what known as subject verb agreement. This was a short description of the basic concepts which will be necessary in subject verb agreement, and I hope you will note it down in your diary, and please go through all the things which I have discussed here today, because it will help you in understanding the rules of subject verb agreement. Okay? If you think that the video is helpful for you, then please hit the like button. And also if you have any doubts, then you may ask me in the comment box. Also share my channel with your friends and families, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching the video.